So Enrique, how did you first get into digital marketing in the online space?
Well, we start with an agency to our companies because before we had physical businesses, beauty business, beauty and spa in Florence, in Italy. And at that point, when we spent a lot of money to start that business, but it was huge. We had the pool. It was amazing. And agencies came to us just, okay, pay me 50K, 100K. And say, guys, I don't have that money. So I had to learn to my business, to save my business. So I learned about meta ads, Instagram, social medias. And the funny part was that I hated social medias. Honestly, I had my private account with 600 followers. It was all my friends, and that's it. For me, it was cringe. People using Instagram at that point doesn't exist TikTok or Reels and anything, but it was cringe for
What
me.
year was this?
Around 8 years ago when I met my wife, and it was like that's bullshit for me. Like honestly. Then I moved to Russia. We sold after COVID and then before COVID because I trust and believe to my instinct. And I feel something, okay, you can just sell something, close something and move out of the country. We sell it and close some of the business. We have several touristic apartments.
Yeah.
So we keep some of them even today and then move to Moscow because my wife wanted to go there before Dubai. It was like 4 years and a half ago. And she was like, okay, before Dubai, let's go to Moscow because I'm from Russia. Let's see. I was like, yeah, in Europe, everything say like, and I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's go 10 days. And over there, I learned that they are on another level in marketing, creators. And I saw, I don't know, as a physical business owner, you need to invest to open, like 100K to open, 200K to open, and maybe wait 2 years to have a break even, then profits and anything. And the margin are like, if you are lucky, 25%. In front of me, one person in Russia make $2 million in 2 weeks on social medias. And I was like, damn, okay. that was different. So I took her and margin profit was 80% at that point. I took her and said, okay, you have to explain me how. I started playing around Instagram and TikTok when TikTok born because I read that TikTok company will invest $1 billion in marketing on TikTok the first month they start. And I was like, that huge, like 1 billion company. If whales are going there, I will jump it. And I start my social medias because my wife was shy and she wanted to be famous, It's like,
Yeah.
I want, and something I want, if you want something, just do it, It's like, and that annoyed me because I want to be famous. Hey, just start TikTok or social medias. There is many people famous. And I started to give her a lesson. You see, we can do it together. Like I can be if I find it, I will share with you. It was a fucking cringe video. Honestly, even the mask.
Yeah.
To my first 1,000 followers, I revealed my face. That was stupid, like honestly speaking, but it was funny. Yeah.
You said something very interesting that Russian digital marketing is on another level. Do you think it's above European and American?
Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%. There is something that I start seeing today in European market. I saw it 5 years ago. Even if I saw
What was it?
For example, what about this kind of studios as you have? They are treating a launch of digital product like a cinematic, like you have producers, you have art directors. There is even some different work positions that even now doesn't exist. What's the name? Come si chiama quello che ti crea il prodotto? No, there is one work position that I try to figure out in Europe. Like, okay, let's invent this business over there. See. And this position, it's one person only dedicated in psychology to choose the order of the lessons. This was 5 years ago.
For like in the courses?
Yes.
Okay.
So the creator it's like a star. Like now in 2026, creators in Russia are in politics. They have a political game because they can help to choose the rules based on the stories. Because imagine having stories seeing like 10 million views, and they having this power. In European, you can imagine like that.
Do you think that's then supported by the government in Russia, bearing in mind how that country works?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Even now, they are fighting the creators in Russia.
Because I've heard stories of like, I think like the biggest business coach in Russia got put in prison and things like
Yes.
that.
They went in prison. Okay, that's different, not because of the government, because of course they make a lot of money, talking about hundreds of millions, and never pay the taxes. So the government say, okay, you have a lot of community, a lot of creators, because the quantity of the creators in Russia is crazy. I saw people in Russia 5 years ago with 3,000 followers selling 10K, 100K per month. And I was like, what is this? Like now European people start thinking, oh, we can do this. We can maybe, and so they comes and asking and anything. But 5 years ago, say to the people, oh, we are making 100K with 3,000 followers. It's crazy. And nobody pay taxes. So the government decide to, okay, we will teach the top 3 influencers in the market. We will punish so bad that the other will learn by themselves. And it worked, actually. So bad, but it worked.
Now, I'm not going to sound like Stephen Bartlett, but I know a lot of people coming onto our podcast and who are not subscribing but still enjoying the content. If I have one small ask for you, it's please hit the subscribe button. It'll help us a lot. So I think one of the things people listening to this in the audience don't understand. So I went and spoke at an event in Romania 2 months ago, maybe, and I was gobsmacked how many people there were there I've never heard of who had big followings and making loads of money, like loads of money online.
In Romania?
In Romania.
Really?
There's like 18 million population, or 20 million maybe.
Yeah, it's not that
but
big.
like not that big. So I think that's where, and actually how advanced they were with a lot of things they were doing in terms of how their teams run. And it's like I'm speaking at the Centre Fit Summit in end of August. There's 30,000 people there, and the guy who runs it, his team, Antonio, are sick. I was like so impressed in terms of like the level of their skill set, organization, how good they were. Whereas us from like Western Europe, we have like a preconceived idea from Eastern Europe, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. No, they are on different level. The quality of the communication, the empathy that they create with the followers, the community, everything that I learn and I do in the European market, even English speaking or Russia, I learn it from them. Like,
if you were going to give an elevator pitch to the audience listening to this and what you specifically do, what would you say that is?
About what specifically?
Like in terms of your business.
Okay. Actually, I'm focused from years to create the first private equity on creators. I treat the creator account as an asset. I always say this to my followers and to my friends. If you offer me to open a restaurant or to buy a creator account, I will 100% buy the creator account. So we are focused on this project and prospect to be the first, in the long term, of course, in 5 years, the first venture capital focus on creators around the world.
How many creators do you work with at the moment?
At the moment, around 10. And we create, actually this month, our internal system to be able to expand to more and more and more.
And what would you say has been the biggest lesson you've learned in scaling that?
About the creator or about this business?
Both.
About the creators, that you need to be a babysitter. I told you one time, you need, and you feel it. Feel
I
it.
I know.
People think, oh, it's easy. You have no, they don't. They are like,
they're not business people.
No, so they go panic so easily, like really. And you are there. Maybe you are panicking as well. At the beginning, we was panicking as well. And you are like, okay, calm, keep calm and anything. About the business, it's like making money fast, you can lose it fast. It's like if you don't create a base of a real business basis on the creator, it will last maximum 2 years, maximum.
And is that because you think people are churning and burning their audience?
Burning the audience, not respecting them, and the product itself. Yeah, at one point, you have to change something inside. You have to create your system that help more people, or a platform or application. For example, right now we are more focused on application and softwares to help more people. And why? Because the creator, as a private equity, if I have to think about that, you can't physically sell the image to another company, so an exit.
Yeah.
But if you create an application or software based on the creator, that's easy. Because actually in the world of the venture capital, in the moment you reach 500K or 1 mil, that we know that is not that hard if you have the real strategy, then you can prepare the exit. So
Is
actually
is that
in this
monthly
process.
revenue or yearly revenue?
Yearly. For a venture capital, it's yearly. And for them, because I have one friend, Russian as well, she's working on one private equity, but like 1 billion private equity. And of course, I say to her, like, okay, what's for you is work in this business? And she went crazy when she asked me, what's your cost per acquisition per client? And it's like 0, because in our case, it's organically. And she's like, okay, how much you make per client? It's around 15,000 per year per client. And she was shocked because she's like, okay, we now both one company for 50 million just because they have 0.25 cent in profits, but it can be huge. I was like, damn, okay, help me to set up everything to sell one application. And she's actually helping me and to sell this year the fitness app. So we are preparing the basis. Actually, we are now making the deal with this company.
Okay, and then in terms of the creators you work with, what's the biggest thing you see between the creators who do well and those who don't do so well?
Again?
So like say you're looking at creators to bring in, what is it you're looking for specifically in the people who you think will do well?
Okay, I can explain you with an example that we decide today with my project manager and my wife, because we are business partner with my wife. There was a creator, amazing one, like 400,000 views in the stories, amazing reputation. She started ruining the reputation because she started advertising casinos online. And community will lose money. Okay, so they will feel scammed, and that will affect, that will affect the reputation on the long term. And we will close the deal with her, like say, we don't want to work with you, because the community base is the first things that matters in this business. Actually, we had one application that we wanted to push with her, and we already have the plan B. We have another creator with 1.5 million in TikTok and 200, 300,000 on Instagram. We will say, like, we change the brand, we change the colors, and this is your app. And the most important things is the quality of the community, because people think about the followers. No, give me one influencer with 100,000 followers instead of 1 million followers just to show off and anything. I will go to the 100K with an expertise. That account, it can manage between it can be evaluated between $3 and $10 per followers minimum. So that's the most important part.
Do you think this is easier to do in the working with female creators or male creators?
Well, most of our creators are women, so I think the answer is clear. Men's have something important, but at the same time, the weakest point, the ego. At one point, it will happen. It happened with my best friend at that time. I helped him to reach $500,000. And at one point, the ego starts saying, I want to be more than you. I was like, I'm not competing with you. You know, it's like, I'm happy if you are growing. Even if you make more than me, I will be much happier. But men have that ego. They start competing secretly with you, and at one point say, okay, I can be better without you, even if you start from scratch, everything. And this is what I did with this, my best friend. Imagine that he had debt $80,000, and he can please help me because I want to do, actually in the fitness industry, I want to do this. Okay, I just took him because one agency stole him 80K, and the result was zero. I helped him, we reached $500,000. I helped his girlfriend because he came to me, oh my God, my girlfriend don't know what to do in his life, please help me. Okay, let's create another one. And it was a challenge. I did on my account publicly because it was a challenge. She doesn't even speak Italian. So I said, let me take one person that doesn't even speak the language. I will make you famous and profitable. In the second month, we hit the first 15K per month, then 25, 30K, and then go on. And that was a challenge for me. And at the end, it comes the problem with the money for him. Because I say, keep the money, maybe we will invest in the future. And my wife, that is more wise than me, probably, I'm more instinct. And she said, try to ask the money. You will see the problem. And I said, no, come on, he's my best friend. Okay, ask it. So I say, bro, remember that? Yeah, no worry. And at one point I say, hey, but now that me and my girlfriend are famous and viral and anything, she asked why I should give you the percentage. And I was like, yeah, okay. I say, forget about it.
Did you have contract signed with them?
Yeah. No, actually no, because it was imagine when I asked to my wife to marry me, the only I don't have any relationship with my family, unfortunately, and the only person from my side, it was him, and all the family of my wife. So imagine how he was connected with me, and I say to him, no contract, come on, it's us. And I said, forget about it. I will not argue about money. Something I learned, it happened many times, don't argue about money.
I think that's an example of something that's obviously bad that's happened, but it's also a lesson you learned early in your career, right? Yeah. That then you can then not make them. Imagine you have contracts with everyone now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Even with my project manager, that is one of the best friends of my wife, still we make it a contract. Still with any person right now, we making contracts because it happened many times.
You mentioned there something about making people famous. What do you think is your recipe to make creators famous?
I told them quantity of content, and actually I'm talking about this, but at the same time I don't follow my same my advice, because you follow me and we follow each other, and then I don't publish anywhere, maybe once per month. But quantity of content, you have at the same time go entertainment, sales, expertise, and also random. People think, oh, I need to go all in expertise content. I need to go in bullshit videos to go viral. No, you need all of them. If you do this, we was talking about this morning, to take one person, 3 videos per day, 1 expertise, 1 entertainment, and 1 randomly. 3 videos per 90 days, and you will hit mathematically the first 20K in sales easily, but guaranteed.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book in a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.